Today I'm going to show you my old Fernandes Monterey with a sustainer pickup. As you beautiful ladies may know, I'm going to Japan quite often, and in Japan you can get Fernandes guitars. I don't know if they are available in Europe anymore, but I cannot find out any. But in Japan there are lots of models available on the market. And in the past, before I switched to mostly Harley Benton, I bought a lot of Fernandes guitars because they offered cool shapes and cool features. And this one is one which I kept. It's called the Fernandes Monterey Elite. I bought it, I think, maybe 10 or 12 years ago, if I remember correctly, or even more. I know it was a longer time ago. But anyway, this guitar is, as you can see, it has kind of a ESP Eclipse shape. It's a little bit thinner than the usual Les Paul body. It has Grover tuners, and other than that I don't know anything about it. Probably a mahogany body and bindings. 22 frets, but they're jumbo frets. Really huge ass frets. And the guitar comes with a Seymour Duncan TB4, the bridge, and a Fernandes sustainer pickup in the neck position. The sustainer pickup is something which is very unique, and you can do nice things with this. It's basically a magnetic system that keeps your string moving, so it keeps the note ringing endless, if you want. So for example, if you play a note here, usually sound will disappear after a while. But if you turn on the sustainer, the tone is staying because the string is vibrating until you turn off the sustainer. And that's very helpful if you want to play very long sustaining lead lines. You don't have to pick the notes. And also, the sustainer system here has another two-way toggle where you can switch to an upper octave of the note. So I'll show you that. This is the usual note. If I engage this, suddenly the upper octave is ringing. Turn it off, and the note is ringing again. And that is basically the idea of the sustainer. So it just keeps your note or your string vibrating, and it doesn't. It's not depending on which pickup is engaged. So I'm currently at the neck pickup, and you could hear it was the neck pickup sound, which was sustaining. Also, the sustainer is acting like a usual neck pickup. So if you switch to the neck pickup, this is the sound of the sustainer neck pickup. Without the sustainer engaged, just the neck pickup. And if I engage the sustainer, okay, it was still the upper octave engaged, but if I engage the sustainer in the normal mode, and just the note is ringing, but in this case now the neck pickup is used. And of course in the middle position it's also working. So yeah, I can show you some sounds of the guitar. I think you get the concept of the sustainer. And to be honest, I didn't use it very often. But if you are like after a long sustaining notes, it helps definitely, of course. And especially if you're playing clean solos. So let's try out that. There's a clean tone. Well, so it doesn't work with clean tones. That's something I found out now. It's working, but of course it depends on the sound you have, and also I think on the battery, because the sustainer system is an active system, and if you have full batteries, then it works way better, especially with the clean tones. It's working, but you have to turn up the volume, I think. So yeah, that is the sustainer system, and as I said, I didn't use it very often, but I can definitely see someone using it in certain styles, playing styles. But the guitar itself sounds really nice in my opinion, and yeah, I will show you some sounds just of the guitar without the sustainer. So this is a clean tone neck pickup. Middle position. And bridge. Honestly, I find the TB4 in some guitars annoying in the upper mid-range, but in this guitar it seems to fit quite well. Even with clean tones, which is something which I don't like that much from a bridge pickup. What else do we have? Light crunch. Well, let's play around a little bit more with the sustainer. something I remembered about the Sustainer is that when the batteries are not full, which is most times the case, then you have to pick the note. But with the brand new batteries, you just can slide to the note or just move your finger to the fretboard and the string starts ringing by its own. But usually you have to pick the note one time and then it's keeping the sustain. So like that. It's turned off. Turn it on now. So you can see it's coming. One thing I'm interested in is how is it working with two strings at the same time. Can hear only the last string. I think it's only working with one string. I don't know. So you can see you can play just normally, even with the sustain engaged. It's still engaged now. Even in the high mode, you can play. But as soon as you're holding a note, then the sustainer starts and does its magic. So one thing which happened a couple of times when I used this guitar live, I just forgot to turn the sustainer off, and you don't recognize it if you don't play very long notes. So in most cases you don't recognize it, but then the battery will be empty soon, which is something which you don't like in a live situation. So I put this little mark here to indicate in which position the sustainer is turned on, but I still forget it to turn it off. Yeah, so this guitar sounds great in my opinion. Sustainer is a very helpful tool. I got another guitar with the sustainer built in, which is like the PRS shape, but also Fernandes. And I think in maybe one situation out of 1,000, I need these very long sustained notes, and then I put out the sustainer guitar. It's definitely something which you should have in your collection because it's a nice, unique feature. And but always you should make sure that it's turned off when you are not playing or when you don't want it to be used. So if you have the opportunity to go to Japan, or maybe if these Fernandes guitars are available in your own country, then I recommend to check them out. The build quality is also great. And so please post your comments below, subscribe to the channel, and see you soon. Bye.